What up, the zone? I'm in the zone, but this ain't auto zone. It's a takeover show, in case you ain't know.
Overbrain. You're gonna feel this whole thing light up. Punch.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like that. Worldwide. Takeover. Times Square. Takeover. The Takeover. New York Takeover. Man, you just put anything with take.
This is Teofimo Lopez's training camp, a place where nothing is routine and every punch is loaded with intent. As he pushes his body and mind to the limit, fine-tuning his speed, sharpening his instincts, and building the kind of power that ends fights early. Because at this level, preparation isn't about looking good. It's about asking one brutal question. When the pressure hits, and there's nowhere to hide, who's really ready?
You said this is your favorite one?
Yeah, this is my favorite type of workout. Part of training.
Why is that?
Fundamentals. Bring back the basics. Basics are everything. Alignment with the feet and the hands.
This isn't normal preparation. This is pressure, intensity, and championship focus turned all the way up, where every movement in the gym has purpose and every second carries weight. Because Teofimo Lopez isn't training to just show up. He's training to take control and dominate. And that urgency is exactly why this fight has the boxing world locked in. Especially with analyst Tim Bradley stepping in after studying both Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez for years, pointing out that Shakur has the skills to slow things down, control distance, and set the rhythm, turning this matchup into a mental and physical chess match where one mistake could decide everything.
Shakur Stevenson, he versus Teofimo Lopez, man. It's gonna be highly anticipated fight right here. Yeah, two young bucks going at it again. Yeah, I think Devin Haney setting the trend.
To be fair, plus got them Gucci nails, huh? You accused.
Bradley believes Shakur Stevenson's ring IQ, discipline, and ability to think multiple moves ahead could slowly break Teofimo Lopez over 12 rounds, using patience and control to outsmart him when it matters most, pointing out that Shakur's calm, calculated style lets him dictate moments, while Lopez's loud confidence can sometimes become a distraction. And in Bradley's eyes, this fight won't be decided by talent or hype alone, because at this level, power means nothing without precision. And only execution, focus, and discipline will determine who walks out on top.
Devin Haney setting the trend, yeah. Yep, he's setting the trend. Now all these young guys starting to test themselves against each other now. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. We want to see who the best is, yo. And then the winner of this fight right here needs to fight Devin Haney. What?
Promoter Eddie Hearn sees it the same way, but adds another twist, warning fans not to expect a reckless war of constant punches, because he believes this fight will unfold as a high-level tactical battle, more chess match than street fight, where patience, timing, and sharp flashes of brilliance decide the night rather than chaos, making every round feel tense, calculated, and dangerously unpredictable.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously, yeah, look, but he deserves it. Teofimo Lopez fight is a super fight. You know, it's going to do a big gate. It's going to do a big number on TV.
He believes Shakur Stevenson's patience, defensive awareness, and fight intelligence could be the difference maker. But not everyone is ready to write off Teofimo Lopez. Because when power, confidence, and momentum collide with strategy, all it takes is one moment to flip the entire fight on its head.
I mean, he's a 3-division world champion. He's one of the pound-for-pound stars of the sport. So I'm sure there'll be an announcement soon. And yeah, for me, it's going to kickstart what will be a massive 2026. You know, we've already come out the gate with Nunes against Navarrete.
American boxer Gary Antoine Russell sees this as a true 50-50 fight, saying the outcome comes down to which version of each man shows up on fight night, while highlighting Teofimo Lopez's raw athleticism, strength, and explosive power as the kind of traits that can instantly change everything when the pressure is highest.
I think Teofimo Lopez is stronger than Shakur. Naturally, I think he has more athleticism than Shakur, and he got a good IQ on the sport itself. But Shakur, I feel like he's a more smarter fighter.
Russell stresses that Teofimo Lopez's high boxing IQ could be the hidden weapon that flips this entire fight, reminding fans that Lopez has already proven he can thrive when the pressure feels crushing, especially the night he stunned the world by beating Vasyl Lomachenko. And if Teofimo walks in with that same unshakable focus, confidence, and emotional control, Russell believes the upset isn't just possible. It's terrifying because when belief locks in, timing clicks, and instinct takes over. It only takes one split second to rewrite the entire story.
Hey, Shia LaBeouf, just do it!
He's a more you know, I'm not saying that he's a square or he's just a textbook fighter, but he's seasoned, he's poised. I feel like mentally he's more mature. Like, he don't go outside of the boundaries on...
At the same time, he acknowledges that Shakur Stevenson's technical brilliance, mental maturity, and ruthless ability to punish even the smallest mistake make him a serious threat, turning this fight into a pure style clash where nothing is guaranteed, because Shakur brings control, precision, and patience, while Lopez brings raw power, speed, and explosive danger. And when those two worlds collide, the real question isn't who looks better on paper. It's which style survives when the pressure is real and the margin for error disappears.
I mean, I know T.O. saying some craziness, man. But outside of that, no, my mind hasn't changed. My mind hasn't changed. I look at it as a fight that I'm interested in due to the fact that, you know, depending on who dominates their portion of the fight.
Stevenson brings precision, timing, and elite level defense. And in a fight this tight, the winner won't be decided by hype or power alone, but by who has the smarter game plan and the discipline to follow it under pressure. A view echoed by veteran voices like Keith Thurman and Rolando Romero, who both agree this matchup will be won in the mind as much as in the ring, where one lapse, one bad decision, or one perfectly timed adjustment could decide everything.
That's how that fight will go. I don't think it's going to end in a knockout. I think it's going to go 12 rounds for sure. But it depends on how the first 6 rounds goes. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that Shakur is going to come out and try to fight or take the fight to T.O. in the first 6 rounds at all.
This is elite versus elite. 2 former Olympians, multi-division champions, and some of the sharpest minds in boxing colliding in a fight that's far bigger than one night. Because this is a statement bout that could shape the future of the sport. And inside Teofimo Lopez's camp, the intensity is impossible to ignore, with training sessions that are fast, violent, and relentless. Every drill showing hunger, focus, and urgency as he prepares to unload everything when the bell rings, going head-to-head in the gym with Floyd Mayweather Sr. in sessions that feel like part lesson and part war, pushing limits, testing discipline, and building the kind of edge that only shows itself when the pressure is real and there's nowhere left to hide.
Will you chase T.O. or Shakur at 140 pounds?
Like I said, man, whoever's in my way of just becoming great. If I can knock out all the great, fighting all the great fighters, let's do it.
The exchanges are sharp and unforgiving, with Floyd Mayweather Sr. constantly testing Teofimo Lopez's timing, defense, and precision, turning every moment into a mental and physical exam. Because this isn't just training, it's a masterclass in boxing IQ and strategic discipline. And while that pressure builds, the focus shifts inside Shakur Stevenson's camp, where preparation is just as calculated, calm, and dangerous, setting the stage for a fight where intelligence, control, and execution could decide everything.
You don't want to be doing all this, the money cool. You know, of course I love entertaining the fans. The fans, they're my people. But you want to have something on why you did this. You want to say, yo, I fought everybody. I beat everybody. Now nobody can say nothing. I feel like that's that's more memorable than the millions, in my opinion.
Every session in Shakur Stevenson's camp looks like controlled excellence, where every punch is planned and every movement has purpose, his mastery of angles, distance, and timing showing exactly why boxing is called the sweet science. But beyond the technique, this fight is just as much a mental battle as it is a physical one. Because on the other side, Teofimo Lopez feeds off bright lights and heavy pressure, drawing energy from chaos and rising when everything feels loud and tense, setting up a clash where calm calculation meets explosive momentum, and the real test is who can impose their mindset when it matters most.
Last week when we had Shakur on the F1 Formula weekend, Shakur, he said that the training, you know, he probably did too much training for that fight that caused him injuries. So a lot of these fighters kind of don't understand. It's like, yeah, you got to put in the work, right? Yes, you got to put in the miles, you got to put in the conditioning, everything. But at the same time, you also got to listen to your body.
When the pressure is at its peak, Teofimo Lopez has shown time and again that he doesn't shrink. He rises, seizing the moment and delivering career-defining performances. And this fight is another chance to shut down the critics and remind the boxing world exactly why he once ruled as an undisputed champion. But standing across from him is Shakur Stevenson, the definition of control and cold calculation, a fighter who doesn't fight with emotion or chaos, but with patience, precision, and quiet. Dominance, leaving one unavoidable question hanging in the air. When belief collides with discipline under the brightest lights, which mindset breaks first?
And supposedly Teofimo Lopez press conference, but it wasn't that. It was Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez Sr. Damn, man. Come on. Hey, listen to me, promoters. Listen to me.
Instead, Shakur Stevenson dismantles opponents piece by piece, round after round, using patience, positioning, and high-level awareness to force mistakes. And his ability to shut down raw power with perfect timing and distance is exactly what makes him one of the hardest puzzles to solve in modern boxing, raising the question everyone is asking. Can anyone break through that control before the clock runs out?
Jab. Jab. Hook left. There you go. Then bring the hook up.
What makes this matchup impossible to look away from is the brutal clash of styles, with Teofimo Lopez bringing chaos, explosion, and the kind of unpredictability that can flip a fight in a single heartbeat, while Shakur Stevenson operates with calm precision, wasting nothing, measuring everything, and breaking opponents down with pure craft, one trying to impose his will through force, the other through mastery and control. And when those worlds collide, the margin for error becomes microscopic, turning this into something bigger than power versus precision and forcing the ultimate question. When one mistake can decide everything, who blinks first?
Nah, man, we've been wanting to fight everybody, man. The only reason we didn't fight Dazn Haney was because what is there to fight Dazn Haney for? You know what I'm saying? Like my son said, he wants to fight somebody. Man, Dazn Haney got dropped, what, 5 times? You know, what are we going to win by beating this guy? And then we have to go all the way to Saudi Arabia after my son, wasn't, had a little bit of, not getting along with Turkey.
No.
I promise you not. I'm fighting right now. We can fight right now, nigga. Hey, we can fight right now, nigga.
It comes down to who can stay disciplined when the pressure hits its breaking point. Because one lapse in focus, one mistimed exchange, or one emotional decision can flip everything in an instant. And that's exactly why Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson has become one of the most anticipated and psychologically gripping fights in boxing today. With Stevenson sharpening his edge through elite sparring, constantly adjusting, reacting, and refining his instincts, showing an almost unsettling calm under fire, while the tension builds around a single question that won't go away. When everything is on the line and the moment demands a choice, who stays composed and who cracks first?
Some real boxing guys in this thing.
Yo, who you got, Shakur or Teo?
I got Shakur Stevenson beat him.
You got Shakur? You don't think Teo's gonna win?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Damn, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I got
crazy.
Teo too, bro.
You guys got Teo? How much you guys want to bet, bro?
I got Teo.
How much you guys want to bet? Anytime.
Bet, bro. I don't got money compared to you.
Nah, I'll bet in your tax bracket, bro.
100. Let's do 100.
I'll bet 100, bro. Let's
bet 100.
And I gotta tell everybody that Wichicombe is real athletic too. Teofimo. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight. You know what I mean? People think, a lot of people say it's gonna be easy and all. Teofimo can punch and he can box. And like I said, he's real athletic. So, you know what I mean? That'll make it a little difficult right there. You know what I mean?
It's that ability to counter with precision while staying defensively balanced that separates him from the rest. And with both fighters leaving nothing to chance, both sharpening every weapon they have and fully believing this is their moment, the tension only keeps rising. Because when Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson finally step into the ring, the only thing that matters is who rises under the weight of it all. Will Lopez's raw power, speed, and athletic fire overwhelm Stevenson's technical mastery and calm control? Or will discipline and precision once again prove stronger than chaos when the pressure is at its absolute peak?
Shakur Stevenson, who has a good resume himself, 3-division champion, but Lopez's is better. Lopez is the reigning champion, and yet almost nobody thinks he's going to win this fight. And I understand why. Stevenson would appear to be the superior technician, the more skilled fighter, the more dependable fighter, although we'll get into that too. I get it. I think I see what people are seeing there. But Lopez, and I'm curious what you think about this, he may very well be the more explosive, athletically gifted fighter.
Or will Shakur Stevenson's precision, patience, and elite ring intelligence calm the storm and take control of the night? Because when minds and styles collide at this level, nothing is guaranteed. So now it's on you. Drop your prediction in the comments and tell us if you see an upset, a dominant statement, or a high-level chess match that stretches all 12 rounds. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fight previews, expert analysis, and the latest boxing updates. Sending love and respect from the Fighters Arena Pro Team.